Let's now move on to some breaking news coming in. Big security lapse in Jammu. Hizbul terrorist is now missing. The Hizbul terrorist who was out on bail has gone missing. A huge security lapse. Yasir Butt, who has been accused of the Jammu bus stand blast, has gone missing. And according to more info that we are receiving at the moment, the Hizbul terrorist who carried out this blast at a Jammu bus stand is now missing while he was on bail. A high alert has now been sounded in Jammu after the development. Posters of the terrorist Yasir Butt has been plastered across Jammu by the police. We have Gursimran joining us live on this broadcast. Gursimran, this is a huge security lapse. A terrorist who was out on bail has gone missing. What are the implications and what are the security arrangements that have been put in place?
See, this terrorist has gone missing from his house in Kulgam while he was on his bail. Right now we are at the Jammu bus stand where the posters are being posted by the Jammu and Kashmir police. This was the same bus stand that was attacked during in 2019 March by this terrorist Yasir Javed. At that time he was juvenile and taking the advantage of the same. He was given bail, but all of a sudden from his house in the South Kashmir's Kulgam district he has gone missing, and now the officials from the bus stand police station where the FIR of that case was also registered, they are pasting the posters of this terrorist here and also asking the locals that if they get any information about this terrorist they should inform him. Yes, this is certainly a major security lapse. See, the locals have gathered here to see what the police is pasting, because the locals are also being told that if they see this person they should inform the police immediately. The Jammu and Kashmir police officials, they are also here. See, it is a security lapse that how a terrorist who has got bail was at his home in South Kashmir, how he has gone missing. This is being probed by the Jammu and Kashmir police. But since this terrorist was aware of the location of this area, he has carried out an attack here, a grenade attack in which one person was killed and 30 others were injured. Now the police has sounded a high alert in the Jammu region that there is a high possibility that Hizbul Mujahideen may try to use him again, because this is one of the those areas that have always been on the radar of the terrorists. After 2019 attack that we have seen, in 2020 it was this area only in the bus stand where the high-powered ID was recovered, and that was from the Jaish group. So every terror group is trying to now foment trouble, and these posters have been pasted at the different locations in the new bus stand as well as the old bus stand, because the bus stand has been bifurcated. This is the same bus stand that was targeted by the Hizbul Mujahideen in 2019 using the same terrorist Yasir Javed, and now as the Yasir Javed has gone missing, the Jammu and Kashmir police has launched a massive manhunt, and also the bus stand police is posting the photographs of these terrorists so that the people can identify him if they see him around. Yes.
Would also tell our viewers on what conditions and grounds that his bail was granted despite knowing that this guy is a terrorist.
See, since he was juvenile at the time of the commission of crime in 2019, he was granted bail by the respective court looking into the facts of the case, and he also then admitted that he was also given money. So it was a clear-cut admission by him that he done knowingly that it was a terror attack that he is going to carry out in lieu of the money, and he was also involved in other such acts of terror prior to his arrest in the Jammu case. So that was something that the now Jammu and Kashmir police is also looking into the backward and the forward linkages, that what has led to his bail if he was involved in a crime that led to the loss of life of one civilian. That means he was involved in the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA 16, 18, 20, as well as the other sections of the UAPA, which has now been converted into Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. But yes, it was a grave commission of crime. He was involved in posing the threat to the sovereignty of the country, and that too even after involving in such kind of a crime, he was granted bail. That is also being looked into. But for now, the major challenge for the security forces is to trace this terrorist, that where actually this terrorist is, because if he had gone back to the terror groups and have joined the terror ranks, this is going to pose a really serious security threat, and that's why the posters are being pasted here. If I can request Gaurav to zoom in and show you these visuals from here, that how the Jammu and Kashmir police, they are posting the posters at the multiple locations at Jammu bus stand. Today morning they got the information, after which they have swung into the action, and now the searches are also underway across Jammu and Kashmir.
Also, Gursimran, now speaking about the security concerns, one terrorist is on the loose and there are reports of many infiltration bits that are being carried out. So what kind of a challenge does this pose to the security apparatus in Jammu and Kashmir with the situation already, tense in the region?
See, this is a major security challenge because we are speaking at a time when we have seen over a dozen terror attacks taking place in the Jammu region this year, and also back-to-back terror threats, the recent infiltration reports, and also the attempts of Pakistan to push intruders that was thwarted yesterday by the BSF in the Samba sector. And now a terrorist gone missing is a really major security challenge for the forces, and that's why we are witnessing that the police in the Jammu zone, they are trying to locate these terrorists. They are putting the posters everywhere. But yes, the major challenge and the security lapse remains to be that how this terrorist who was on the bail managed to escape and has gone incommunicado, out of communication.
So Gursimran, now speaking about the profile of Yasir, was he a terror recruit? Was he a local who was recruited by the Hizbul Mujahideen terror outfit? Or was he a cross-border terrorist who infiltrated and was then arrested here? If you could give our viewers a clear picture of the profile of Yasir.
See, Deepak, what we spoke to the officials of the Jammu and Kashmir police, they say that he was from the South Kashmir's Kulgam district, and he was involved in not only in the terror attack that was carried out at the bus stand area of Jammu, but also in several other terror-linked incidents. And when he was arrested soon after the attack in 2019, then he admitted to have taken part in the commission of the crime, that is being part of the Hizbul Mujahideen module, and he has also admitted to have taken the 50,000 rupees from the terrorists to carry out these attacks. So since then he was arrested, but he was let on bail, keeping in view that he was juvenile at that time. And then soon after that incident, then the probe was launched and his involvement in other crimes were also detected. We'll be continuing with this rolling coverage right after the short break from Ground Zero.